Welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time joining, welcome. Come on in, come on in. My name is Sydney, aka Sydney Kia, and I'm glad to have you here. I'm gonna dive right in today. So today I will be talking about my natural deodorant journey. Oh my goodness, okay. I've been wanting to make the switch for a very long time. However, the process for the switch has been very tough. It's been some years in the making, but this year I was like, okay, I just made up in my mind that I'm absolutely going to make the switch no matter what. And also right now, I broke a bone in my foot, so I have time to be funky because I know that's part of the process. So I'm not being around anybody right now, so this is the perfect time for me to make the real switch over, because they say give the natural deodorant like 2 weeks straight, but the one that has been working for me thus far, and I'll show you later, it says give it 30 days. 30 days of funk. That's insane. So I'm actually taking that journey right now. I probably started this in maybe 2013 or 14. I was able to find like some crystal deodorants or whatever, Tom's, Schmidt's, all of those. And I tried them and they just, guys, they didn't work for me. I have extremely sensitive skin. And I have to reiterate that, extremely sensitive skin. So what I would find every time I came across a natural deodorant is that, okay, it smells good for 3 hours. And then I'm funky and I have to reapply. And when I reapply, it's just funk and like citrus mixed together. And who likes that? Nobody. Nobody likes that. That was the first thing that I had an issue with. The second thing that was my problem was the burning sensation. They would be good for about maybe 3 or 4 days. Maybe on that third or fourth day, it's just burning. So it's smelling, I'm sweating, I'm burning. It's just a mess, right? A mess. So now into my natural deodorant. Here we go. I have tried Schmidt's. Oh my goodness, Schmidt's made me stink the first day. Stink terribly. Also burned my underarms. Like my underarms are still recovering. Like this one especially, like it's, well, I'm already dark already, but so I'm gonna have naturally dark underarms, but like the burning from that, even, I don't know if you see it, I try to lighten it up there, but I had a terrible time with Schmidt's. So let me show you what I do have. Now, this is Miro. I don't know, guys, but this is what it was. I got it from Target. Orange, juniper, and sunflower. It kind of smelled like a man, but I love the way men smell, so this was okay. Didn't work immediately, did not work. I usually give these at least some days to see if it's gonna work at all. Didn't work at all. Hated it, but that's just me. If it worked for you, great. However, this one did not work for me. Now this other one I'm gonna get into. I have a love-hate with this deodorant. Now I tried this deodorant years ago. The first one I tried, it was like a coconut scent. Burned the heck out of my underarms. So I then went and got the sensitive formula. It sensitively burned my underarms. And I'm talking about like burning to the point where putting water under my underarms to wipe it off also burned. So it was like a lose-lose. So I put this on the shelf for years. This is gonna be the year of the comeback. Native. I know we've all heard of Native before. Here we go. The sensitive formula, it is aloe and green tea. This one is aluminum free, of course. It smells so good. It literally smells just like clean, fresh. It smells like soap. I'm gonna give this a try. I'm very terrified since years ago, burned the heck out of my underarms. And I think sensitive formula is a little bit different because this one is very smooth like, versus the one I tried years ago was kind of, it was rough at the top and you had to like place it under your arm, let it warm up and then kind of drag it down. So this one is not like that. So I'm going to give it another shot. we are going to see how this works. I actually don't have any deodorant on right now. What I'm gonna do is when I'm gonna put one deodorant under one underarm and the other deodorant under the other. And then after the day's over, we're gonna do a pit test. We're gonna see which one kind of worked the best, lasts the longest. And that's gonna be between this Native and this deodorant, Beekman Milk Stick. I don't know, but Beekman has been holding me down. But only for 4 hours at a time because it still stinks because I'm still going through that process. But let me tell you what it's free of. It is free of baking soda, aluminum, artificial fragrance, sulfates, parabens, mineral oil, alcohol. Don't know what that is, but I'm gonna go for it. Maybe phthalates? Phthalates, that's what I'm gonna say. I probably butchered that. And synthetic colorants, formaldehyde, and talc, because yuck. It literally says because yuck. So with this one, it has like a hint of lemon, maybe like a lemongrass type of situation. Yeah, it just smells really light, really fresh. And I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but yeah, I like this. It's really smooth. I've been using this alone for the last 20 days. So this is the one I've really been putting my all into because it hasn't burned me yet. This has not burned me and I've been using it for, what did I just say? 20 days? So I'm trying to give it this process. This said give this 30 days. That's a long time to stink and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna give it a shot. When you are making a transition to natural deodorant, your body's purging. It's getting rid of those toxins. All the bad ingredients that were in the previous aluminum-filled deodorants, they're leaving your body. So all those sweat glands and those pores that were blocked from the antiperspirant deodorants, now they're finally free. So all of that sweat is just coming out to play. So you are gonna sweat because I've definitely been in puddles and puddles and puddles under my arm, and I'm just like, yo, I'm not even doing much for all this sweat to be dripping down my arms. So expect that. But what I also did, and I saw it on YouTube, I went ahead and did a underarm detox so I can prepare my underarms for natural deodorant, get rid of those toxins so it can pull the toxins out. And what I did, I used an Indian clay mask. I mixed apple cider vinegar, and with that, also with water, just mixed it up and placed it under my armpits, underarms, whatever. Place them under there and let them sit for 20 minutes, and then I rinsed them off. And I noticed the difference with that. It really helped because I honestly felt like there was still residue from old deodorant that was underneath my underarms. Even though I scrubbed away, it still felt as though there was like a thin layer of film or something that was just left over. It just never smelled fresh. So I do say that that mask really did help. I've got the Beekman, the Milk Stick, and I've got the Native Sensitive Skin Formula. And I'm gonna do a test. One under one armpit, one under the other. I'm gonna have a full day. I'm gonna go run some errands and come back. And we're gonna see which one is holding your girl down. Okay, I'm gonna start with the Native because the Native has my heart beating out the chest. So I'm gonna start with this one. Okay, we're gonna put this under the left pit and see what's going on. I have nothing on my underarms right now. So we're gonna go for it. This smells really nice. Okay. I like to do it nice and slow. 1, 2, 3. That's it for natural deodorant. I don't apply it the way I would apply regular, like Degree or Secret. I have to tread lightly. I do with this natural stuff. So that was that. And here's the Beekman Milk Stick. I'm gonna put it on this underarm. 1, 2, 3, maybe a little side over there. Okay, so we're gonna come back at the end of the day. Right off the bat, I love the way that the native smells, but I also love the lemongrass. They're two very different, fresh scents. Okay, so we're gonna see, I'm gonna come back after the day is done. We're gonna do a pit test and we're gonna see where we're at. Okay guys, so I'm back and now it's time to do the smell test. Okay, we are going to find out. Here's the moment of truth. Let me do the pit test. Let's see. My pits are dark, guys, but they're shaved, I promise. I'll move the hair out the way. If you can take a big whiff like that, that means it's doing all right. Yeah, this one is good. This one still smells good. Now this one isn't bad per se, but it's not fresh. Okay. Let me put these down.
Because putting deodorant down definitely helps me smell better. What?
Okay, neither of them are bad. They both still smell good. This one is definitely fresher than this, but this side was wetter during the day. This side had more sweat than this side. This side really didn't sweat as much, so the native I really wasn't sweating that much with, but with the Beekman milk stick, definitely sweating. And this, it doesn't smell. If you can do that under your armpits, it doesn't smell because you'll know if it stinks. It doesn't smell. I just think this scent is more prominent. I think that's what it is, because the Beekman was like a lemongrass kind of scent and the native is aloe and green tea. So that scent is just more prominent. So I can smell that right away. I have to kind of dig deeper into the scent over here, but neither of them smell bad. So what I'm gonna do, I think that's kind of weird to just go about life with two different deodorants on, but I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see at least for like a week to see which one I have a better experience with. And I'm so nervous about using the native for days because like I said years ago, when I used native, it burned me after a few days. But this is a brand new year, okay? It's a brand new formula. Well, I don't know, but they didn't have the tea and aloe one back then, so maybe there's something in this one that's gonna work out better for me. But for now, I'm not mad at this, but this one's definitely, it's definitely less fresh than this, or less, I like the smell of the native better than this one. And it feels like throughout the day, this still smells the freshest. So I'm gonna go with that one for now. This one's taking the cake. Native's taking the cake right now. This side definitely is super wet and this side is way more dry. But also remember, I'm only on day 20. This deodorant said to give it 30 days. So maybe that plays into it, but that's where I'm at with my natural journey, my natural deodorant journey. I will keep you guys posted, and that's it for now. I will see you in another video. Bye. They be like, Sid, what? Can you teach me how to Dougie? You know why? Because everybody love me. Hey. Okay, bye guys.